Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for another video. Today is Saturday, March 7th, and we are in class. Today's class is about Lent. So we started Lent. We've been off from class for 2 weeks now, and we started Lent, therefore, 3 weeks ago. And all I did was I kind of introduced them to what Lent is all about, why we celebrate Lent, the colors that we're going to see in church. And I don't want to say some of the signs and symbols because that wouldn't be true, but we did talk about Ash Wednesday just a little bit because I knew that they would forget, but I did want to give them a little bit of information about it because we wouldn't be meeting with them until after Ash Wednesday. So I did want them to go to church and partake in the Ash Wednesday, I don't like to say festivities, but festivities in the church, and know at least something about what's going on. So today's class, we're going to continue to talk about Lent, and I do want to say that for the next maybe 3 classes, we will be talking about Lent. And then what I do is that I break it down into different days of Lent. So, for example, today we're going to talk about Ash Wednesday a little bit more, where the ashes came from, who went to church, what did they see, what happened, who did what, kind of thing. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about it, and I'll show you the paperwork that I brought into class today to do with my kiddos. I also have this pretty cool activity that I actually need to take out of my bag, and I'm going to show you that too. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around. All right, so today in class, we are going to do this activity. Oh, let me see if I can pull this away without pulling everything out. Thank you, my lovey. All right, so we're going to put together these little butterflies. Lent, what do we do during Lent? We celebrate Lent from Ash Wednesday to Easter. This year, Lent begins February 26th. And what can we do during Lent? So this is the question we are answering. What do we do? We give. How can I help others? We pray. Remember my prayers. We fast. No meat on Fridays. And we sacrifice. Can I give something up? So what I did was I copied this on purple paper so that they didn't have to color it in. The give and the fast and sacrifice and pray are on like a cardstock piece of paper for them to cut out. I did cut these out already at home just because I didn't kind of want to waste the time here to do that. Because again, I have them for an hour and 15 minutes and I need to really use that hour and 15 minutes and not cutting little pieces of anything. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But I also brought in some other stuff. These are just their folders. These are some books that somebody in church gets for my mom, and they just send them to my mom with me. I've got my scissors ready to go for them to cut. I've got glue sticks ready to go. And then I have this sheet. I don't plan on using this sheet today in class, but it is in the folder that I brought because this sheet we might use in class today. This is where I got it, reallifeathome.com. Obviously, it was created in 2017. Still good today. I absolutely love it. Find all the words, color this in, unscramble the words. And this is what I always do, no matter what sheet it is that I'm working with. I always do one of these at home so that I can have the answers and I'm not just guessing when I come to class. And then over here, they're going to draw something in here, one thing I can do during Lent to bring me closer to God. So that is what's in this folder. Let's go into this folder. So they are each going to get one of these sheets. This sheet came out of a book. I wish I could remember what book it was, but if I can remember, I will definitely, and I know it does say this, but that's not the name of the book. I will link it down below and hopefully maybe put a picture in the video or something if I can find the book. So all I did was I made copies of this page in the book, and then these pages are single pages in the book as well. And then that I just I just minimized them both and said to the copier, put 2 sheets on 1 page, and that's how I got these 2 together. So real quick, real simple. Ash Wednesday, Lent, and then a little more general here. So each one of my kiddos is going to get that. Again, I've got their folders that I will be putting out. Their name tags were already put out, as you can see. Ooh, wait, maybe you can't see, okay? Yeah, so they will come in. They will probably not find anything at their desks because, guys, I kid you not, they're kids. They're 1st and 2nd graders. They are 6, 7, and maybe I have an 8-year-old in class. And whatever might be at their desk when they walk in is what they're going to gravitate towards. Never mind the prayer. Never mind listening to anything. Let's just read what's on the paper. Let's see what we're going to do today. Like all that good stuff. And while that's great, I call it anticipation and excitement when they walk in, I want them to focus on me when they walk in. And I want them to focus on the prayer. And let me turn the camera around. Yeah, I want them to focus when they come into class. So any little thing that you have on the tables, on their desks, is just going to be what calls their attention. And they pay attention to that and they start asking questions, and that's great, like I said. But I don't want that yet. Hi, you. He's got a new drink going on that he absolutely loves. It's, what is it? Hold on. Coca-Cola Energy or something. Apparently it's good. But guys, even something as simple as this. Tissues. Hand sanitizer, which of course is always important to have in class, but especially now with, my husband just said it in the background, especially now with this coronavirus going around. Yeah, we want to keep the kiddos safe. But again, even with just this stuff, they start gravitating towards it. Oh yeah, can I get a Kleenex? Like, really? You didn't have a runny nose? You don't have to sneeze? You don't have to anything. It's all about something else capturing their attention. That's it. So yeah, that's that. So while I have those out, they're out every single class. It's almost like everything else is much more important than what's happening in class. Or even the altar. I realize even the prayer table, I've noticed that doesn't really call their attention much unless there's something new on the prayer table. So let me go ahead and set that up because I haven't set up the prayer table yet. And I'll bring you guys back around when the kiddos come in.
Asking somebody if they're okay. Yes, what else? Sebastian, how can you help somebody?
Like if they're hurt, you can call someone.
Yeah. How can you help somebody?
When they drop something,
Huh?
when they drop something.
Thank you.
Yes? Louis.
Hi, baby.
Oh, you're late, bro. Louis, how can you help somebody?
When you fall, you help them up.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Anybody else? Victor, how can you help somebody? Let's say, okay, let's say
This
I
is
live
what
in
we're
the
talking
street.
about.
right, and I'm hungry. And let's say your mom brought you to
Give.
McDonald's.
How can I help
or
others?
Burger King, and you see me standing outside, and I'm all dirty, my clothes is dirty, I'm hungry. How can you help me? Without me asking you? Yes.
Giving them food.
By giving them food, yes.
By buying them clothes.
By buying them clothes,
And
yes.
giving them money.
Giving them money, all right.
And giving them shoes.
Shoes, that's right. Okay, cool. And then it says, prayer. Remember my prayer. What does that mean when it says prayer? Remember my prayer. Anybody?
So one of the things we do in Lent is give, and that's what we were just talking about, how to help others.
Yeah. And
The
pray.
next thing is pray. Remember my prayers. What prayers?
What do we do in class?
Yeah.
We do our Father.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good.
And what is prayer? Yes, go ahead.
The sign of the
Sign of
cross. The Hail Mary, very good.
Okay, let me ask you something. We're talking about prayers, right? It says, remember my prayer, right? So, let's say I'm about to get on a roller coaster, right? And I'm scared because I've never been on a roller coaster. Can I say a prayer? Do you think that God will help me be comfortable to get on a roller coaster?
Yes.
Can I pray when I'm driving to work or to school?
Yes.
Can I pray in class? Let's say I'm taking a big test, a math test, and I'm scared because I don't know about math. Do you think I can pray at that time?
Yes. Yes.
Can we pray now? What is a prayer?
A prayer is when you say something to God.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. It's just that easy. When you say something to God, you talk to God. So the
Yes.
question in class was just, why do we not eat meat on Fridays? And Giovanni here gave an amazing answer. Giovanni, can you say what you just said again, please?
Because God was in the cross without eating no food.
Guys, how amazing was that answer? This child right here had an injury to his finger, and that's why he is unable to cut out his own paper, so that's when we help them out. Otherwise, I encourage them to cut out their own papers. Even if they make mistakes, it's okay. They are kiddos and mistakes happen. It might not be perfect, but that's okay. This is a good example. It might not be perfect, but it's okay. And that is it, guys. We are out of class. I think it was a very, very good class. The kiddos were really into everything we were talking about. They did really, really well with the cutting out, excuse me, of the butterflies and the little squares that they attached to the little stringy thingy.
What's a stringy thingy?
The thing. Whatever. And yeah, it went really, really well. Really, really well. So I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye.